Hi dears, I'm going to explain today how to do forward bay parking from the left side. Forward bay parking, there are two types, from the left to right or pull up on the right side to the left side. So I'm going to teach you today how to do the forward bay parking from your normal driving position from left to the right side. So there are some reference point. The first of all, I'm going to drive towards to the left. First of all, you need to, because the driving position normally on the left side, a meter away, you need to keep your car. But when you pull up, when you're doing, before you just moving to do forward bay parking, you need to just pull up to the left side. So I'm going to just pull up the left side, nicely move the car to the left and keep it. Now just put neutral and handbrake. So now keep looking your base, which bay you need to park. So can you show the base? So these are the bays I'm going to park. One of the bays I'm going to park. Right. So can you see this reference point, number 3? So this number 3 is our first reference point. What I'm going to do is all our maneuvers, I'm going to do dry steering. Dry steering is not a fault. That's a bad habit, but for the maneuvers, when you're doing just before maneuvers, you can use the dry steering. So it doesn't make any big difference. So it's easy to do the reference point. Yeah, you can make the reference point exact position. So now I'm going to choose the bay. For example, that's the bay I'm going to park. So I'm going to prepare the car. Look, all 6-point checks. I'm going to level number 3 physically to the first bay line. So I'm just moving nicely. Yes. Can you see? This is my bay I'm going to park. So this is the first bay line of that bay, particular bay, and which is physically level to my number 3 on the door. Can you see this? Right. So now I'm going to right lock the car. So keep in your mind. So first thing, I pull up the car to the left side, then choose the bay, then number 3 physically level with the first bay line of that bay where I'm going into. Yeah. Now then right lock the steering. Start looking from left blind spot to the right blind spot. No one is here. Put the right indication and nicely move the car by looking. So keep an eye. This is the dry steering method. So the car is moving into the bay until you can see the dashboard is level. By this case, in this case, I can see the drain or any car's bumper. You can level the car's dashboard or the bumper or with the drain or any vertical bay line. So then nicely to left. Watch the steering, to left. This Toyota batch need to come 1 and again 2. So this is 2 left. Nicely move forward until you can see the vertical bay line need to come under the mirror. So you can see on your left side or your side, the driving position. So I can see the vertical bay line. You can see the vertical bay line. This is the vertical bay line. So it's come under the mirror. So until that, you need to keep going. So it's perfectly in the car. Neutral, handbrake, and just relax. So this is the forward bay parking. So I can show you, I'm going to show you come outside and how the car's position. So you can see through the blind spot mirrors either sides. So it's perfectly in. Right, now we are perfectly inside the bay. So that is the forward bay parking from the left side to the right side. I've shown around the car how perfectly the car is not overhanging outside the bay. You are not hitting the other side of the bay, so that in case if it is any curb front, you are not hitting the curb and you are not touching the left bay line or the right bay line. So that is the perfectly in the bay. So that's the control and the observation they will check on the test, but they don't see the accuracy because they don't need it. So even if it is a little bit wonky or left or right side, as far as if you are not touching the bay line, not hitting the curb, not overhanging outside the curb bay line, then that's fine. Now we are going to reverse back from the bay line. So the forward bay parking we have done halfway through. The next half is reverse back from the bay. So just notice, put the reverse gear, release the handbrake, just look everywhere, keep looking nicely until the door mirrors, the side door 2 mirrors or number 4 and number 3 physically level with the beginning of the bay line. So keep looking the rear windscreen physically. You must be very careful because we are going to cross either side traffic. So now you can see the 2 door mirrors or number 4 and 3 is physically level beginning of the bay line. Now if you want to go right side, you need to left lock. If you want to go left side, you need to right lock. So this time I'm going to go left side. So I'm going to do right lock the car, dry steering, keep looking nicely by looking the rear windscreen, nicely come back. Now stop. So when to stop, that's another key point. So can you see this mirror? This door mirror need to come middle of the road until you can reverse. Because if you go further reversing, sometime you will hit the car parked behind. So that's why we get the middle of the road and this door mirror need to level. Yeah. Now change the gear to forward. So that is E mode. This is automatic again. So now left lock the car, dry steering, keep looking, nicely move. And stop. That's the complete forward bay parking from left to right. So I think this video clips helps especially to my students because the reference points they have already known, as well as I am uploading this video clip. All other students who are getting ready for the test can benefit on this video. Thank you very much. Bye.